In this episode of Cozy Conversations, presented by Foam Home, we have with us an award-winning duo, Disha Bhavsar and Shivani Ajmera, who run Quirk Studio. Quirk Studio is a design firm based in Mumbai with over 10 years of combined experience. Their clientele boasts of projects both in India and abroad, owing to their modern approach to interior designing, which has emphasis on comfort and self-expression. Hello and welcome to Cozy Conversations. Today we have with us Shivani and Disha from Quirk Studio. Hi Disha, hi Shivani.
Hi.
So we are at the coziest place in the country and I would like to start with asking you the question, what does cozy mean to you all?
I think cozy for me means home. For me, that's the instant connection that comes to mind. Anything that just makes me feel warm and at home. I guess that's the feeling that I connect it with.
Yeah, cozy is comfortable. It's everything that's familiar, everything that, sort of you feel at home with, like Disha said. So yes, comfortable is cozy.
So you guys have a very amazing story of how you both met at Elle Decor and you were both not into design at that point of time. So it would be great, to map out that journey of yours, which is so interesting.
Yeah. So it's funny actually. Disha and I actually both are interior designers, by education. We did different things in our lives, of course. Both of us had, varied interests that we explored. We met at Elle Decor. And a lot of people actually ask us, how does this partnership work? Because it's we're also really, really close friends. We began as partners and colleagues, and then went on to become really close friends and now family almost, right?
Wow.
So that's how I
think that's the key.
Work.
Yeah, because we work really well as colleagues first, and we had a really good,
so you
healthy.
always had a working relationship.
We had a very good, healthy working relationship, and I think that just kind of became
it's one of
easier.
those when you see each other in your worst days. Then you can conquer anything together. And that's really what Disha and my story is. And that's how this works, I think.
So you have a studio called Quirk Studio and you guys represent everything quirky. So how did you guys decide that you now want to start a studio of your own?
I think Shivani and I, like she mentioned, we both obviously we did work with architects and designers in the past, and then we did build up on quite a bit of a good resume in that sense, and I think we had fairly enough experience that we figured that we should take the plunge, and I think we just did it. It was definitely a scary decision at that point, but we're so glad that we did. And it's been a fantastic journey.
Lovely. And what about those days when you don't get along and there's an argument? And obviously, I'm sure all of us have those days.
Of course.
So how do you deal with that?
So honestly, I think any partnership, and as cliche as this sounds, of course, trust is very, very important, and mutual respect, and which always, I think Disha and I began our relationship, knowing that these two aspects were very important.
Right.
Of course, we have our bad days, and of course, we have days where we disagree. We have a common and a standard sort of, formula at the studio where the best decision wins. Whether it's hers, whether it's mine, whether it's someone from the team, whether it's a contractor's.
Okay.
And that's something we take forward, period. So if
the best idea,
the best decision for that issue or design problem always wins.
Yeah. So I think just keep the ego at the door and check in. I think that it's like a marriage, and I think that's how it is. I think
10 years
no egos.
And also I just feel like, because we've grown together, right? We're those girls, and I'm gonna say this proudly, we're the ones who fix each other's crowns, in so many ways. She has a bad day, I'm right there behind her making sure that she looks good. And the other way around, you know what I mean?
It's so
I think it really just stems from that inherent love for each other and bond that we share. Then it translates into work, and then there's no ego, and it's none of that. Some days she's excelling, some days I am, and some days I'm like, just take over.
So
there are a lot of those days where we both are like, can you please?
I'm having a bad day. Today is go for it.
And how do you translate that working relationship to evenings together, or family hangouts, or hanging out with friends? You take work home, or how does that work?
I mean, I guess there's always a little bit of spillover, but of course, when we're with other people, we make sure that we don't talk shop, and we connect on all the other
Other
levels.
levels.
So yeah, that's something that we make a conscious decision, because otherwise we will just keep on going. You know? There's no stopping
In
us.
fact, I remember just very recently, we said, we've not hung out outside of our work situation, just the
that's so
two
true.
of us.
Yeah.
So we stepped out of office, we did like a whole day of just, like doing nothing at all, both of us, and just having conversation about everything but work.
Yeah.
Because when we're together,
Yeah.
it's always
It's
shop,
always
what
work.
I mean?
Yeah.
So we do that. We've
It's
become a
amazing.
little more conscious about the other side. And
Completely.
also, I think our friends and family make sure that it's balanced out.
Maintain that.
Yeah.
The moment we start talking, we're like, just shut up. Stop. We don't want to listen to Quirk Studio stories.
We are told that very
yeah,
often.
they really balance our,
So you guys have this, very unique style of working. You use bold colors and statement boards and all of that. So when it comes to taking those decisions, how do you bust those myths?
So I'll be honest, I think our design sensibility from the beginning has always been, our endeavor has always honestly been to create spaces that inspire.
Right.
Like for us, it's about, transporting someone who walks into one of, QS's spaces and gets transported entirely.
Yeah.
So that's always been the vision.
Absolutely.
It comes from there. We take a lot of inspiration from the architecture of the space, the client brief, all of that. And Disha and I we enjoy using color for sure.
Yeah.
Having said that, we also like to kind of balance it out.
Yeah.
So it's about using color with, some restraint for sure.
I think the one myth I would like to kind of bust is that, our name is Quirk Studio, but it doesn't mean that our designs are really out there and quirky. I think that, we also like to do very neutral and very, our shells are very neutral.
Yeah.
And of course, we like to add elements of quirk, which kind of
for sure.
is our trademark, I think.
Totally.
But it's not out there wacky crazy. I think it's...
We like that element of surprise, I think,
Yeah.
in all our projects.
Yeah.
That I think comes through with our inherent personalities. what
I
we
think
kind
so.
of Let's
I
spill
think
into
so.
a space.
That's exactly
as well.
what it is. Yeah.
Perfect. And your studio, at a very young age, has won a lot of awards. And I always keep asking people, does it get to your head? How do you deal with so much recognition so soon?
I don't think it gets to our head. I think Shivani and I are both. We are our biggest critics.
Wow.
So we're always second guessing ourselves. We're always, saying that, is this good enough? So I don't think, any of that would get to our
we'll never
heads.
have that issue.
I don't think we'll have that issue ever. So we're always trying to say that no, go with your kind of gut
No,
and
but
stuff.
having said that, of course, the awards are they're hugely validating and
Absolutely.
encouraging for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're most welcome because it feels like you feel like
You're
your
doing
hard work
right,
is being
yeah.
recognized, and it's a great boost.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I feel somewhere there's always a leveler between us where we make sure that it makes us strive
Harder.
to do better
Yeah.
and to work
And
harder.
taking from the point about validation, you guys have about 60K plus, Instagram followers, and you guys are very active on social media. Even the way you, discuss about projects, the way you, I feel Instagram is a visual diary, and you guys have kind of aced it. So it would be great to know how you guys started this whole thing, and how you got about handling your social media.
I don't think it was a plan, to be very honest. I think when we started out, Quirk is now seven years old. Obviously, Instagram was not that big then.
Yeah.
Or I don't know even if it was around then.
Yeah.
It was, I think.
Just
But
about.
Yeah.
But I think it came naturally to us, and I think it still is very natural to us. It's completely handled by us solely. And I just obviously think that we obviously have that eye and that vision for the page, and that's just something that we follow, and it's happened very naturally.
Just the one thing that Disha and I planned always was to keep it authentic, and to keep it real,
Yeah,
not get
that's
caught
what
up in the numbers game and the likes game.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
again, it's all important. It's nice
Absolutely.
to have a like-minded audience that likes your
Yeah.
work and connects with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it had to be authentic. We didn't want to
Yeah.
create content just to kind of get the likes and to get that following. It had to be something that we really wanted to say and for someone to really want to listen to.
Very
it,
organic.
So it's hugely organic, I think, and sustainable. therefore.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think
That's
what
very
makes it
important.
sustainable. So you guys are one of the few in the design industry who have a great following. So how important is it for design firms to establish that presence? And have you converted clients from Instagram? these questions keep
course.
coming up all the time?
So truly, I think that Instagram is a fantastic tool,
Yeah.
especially for our industry because it's a visual medium at the end of the day. And I feel Instagram manages to represent your work beautifully, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can do stories, posts, live chats. The sky is the limit, truly.
Correct.
So of course, I think it's hugely boosted not just our business, but also kind of carved a niche for ourselves within our industry in that sense. So it's been a huge part of our journey and what we have become, I think, along the way. So definitely converted clients, met so many amazing people. I think it's been a fantastic, connecting platform in that sense. And I wouldn't, it's the best thing.
It really helps us, and I mean, I think it's definitely a great tool for us.
So while you guys work together, have you actually collaborated on a project? If you could throw some light on any one of the projects that you guys have worked together on as a team.
I think we work on pretty much most projects together. Of course, one of us will be leading that project. But yeah, I think we always kind of pitch in the beginning together to just get the ideas rolling. And
I think all our initial projects are very memorable. Like, the early on ones, the ones that you put your soul, heart and life in, you know what I mean? Those are the ones that you remember
That's
the most.
actually very true.
You know what I mean? Like the early on homes that we did and all of that. We took it very personally. That's what made it special even, I think. So those were the ones that I think would really stand out in our memory. For sure.
And then you've also done a few celebrity homes. Like I remember Rohan Joshi's home. I kind of like, saw your, you guys tagged in his post, and that's how I found you all.
Correct.
So it's amazing that he also lives in South Bombay. The store is in South Bombay. And then you told me that you guys have shopped from here.
Yes,
so how was that experience?
Yes, we have shopped at Foam Home for his mattresses. And it was a fantastic experience. We came to the store because it's great to kind of test out mattresses. So he had a ball here. He's come and jumped on every mattress, and he's tested them out. So I think it was a great experience for him to check each mattress and see what fitted him perfectly. So I think it was great.
Worked out well. No, but that's fantastic at Foam Home. I feel it's a great experience center. They have something for everyone, I always say. And every time we have a requirement on our residential projects, we always send our clients here because it's the best way to kind of see everything that's available.
Absolutely.
And also just kind of, encourages them to, appreciate quality at the end of the day. Because mattresses are the last thing you'll buy on your project, and it cannot be something that you just don't think of at all.
True.
I think it's important. There's so much science that goes into it. And it's nice that they have an experience center like this where clients can come and actually touch, feel, sleep, everything.
Absolutely.
So,
thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing chatting with you all and knowing your journey. Okay, guys, welcome to the next segment. You've both been blindfolded for a game that's called Most Likely To. So I'm going to ask you a set of questions, and you just have to point at who is most likely to do that thing.
Oh gosh, okay.
Alright.
This is going to be fun.
Good to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Who is most likely to be a star in a reality show? Who's most likely to be lost in their own neighborhood? Who's most likely to be unable to keep a secret? Okay. Who is most likely to show up drunk or hungover to work?
I know where this is pointed at.
Is there a story there?
No, Shivani is as good as a teetotaler, so it has to be me.
This is a very easy one.
Okay. Who's most likely to marry a celeb?
Well, we both are married, so guys, this is.
I don't know.
Get a chance. Point,
I feel.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird. I don't know.
Who's most likely to go for an impromptu holiday? Ah, nice. Who's most likely to get an embarrassing tattoo?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Who's most likely to have a crush on a coworker?
Oh dear. This is
again because we're
a
married.
big no.
Still have a crush on a client?
Sure, I don't know. This is weird.
Okay, who's most likely to say something embarrassing in public?
Oh wow. I guess. I don't know.
Who is most likely to get a snake as a pet?
Me, I guess.
Yeah, this is you, Dee. With the pet, it has to be you.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question is who's most likely to spend more money on shoes? Dee?
No, you.
You guys did amazing.
Yay.
And now everybody knows except you all.
Oh God, yeah, I want to find out what you said.
I feel like I know.
Oh my God, yeah, even I feel like I know. Oh God.
Thank you so much, guys, for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'd like to send you back home with a hamper.
Thank you so much. This
Thank
has
you.
been so much fun.